everybody, Kat Binder here, your friendly neighborhood reader, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are returning subscribers, Happy New Year. I'm so glad you guys joined me in 2020, and I hope to see you guys in 2021. For those of you who are new, hit that subscribe button, guys, and join the community. So in today's reading, we're going to take a look at the energy forecast for January 2021 for Leo. So Leo, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to take a look at your inner world, your outer world, and then messages and guidance from spirit. Now, I usually do extendeds, but for this month, I won't be doing any extendeds because I don't feel guided to. But if you guys want to book a personal with me, check in the description box, click on the link to my website, or you can email me and I'll get you a personal reading. So let's get into it, Leo. I don't know what I'm feeling. So maybe you guys don't know what you're feeling, right? I don't know, man. So let's see. Yeah, let's move that there. So Leo, let's see what's going on in your inner world. Why do we not know what we're feeling? Why do we feel confused? Yeah, Two of Swords, stuck. So it seems like you guys are feeling very stuck for some reason, stuck in between two phases, maybe two worlds, maybe a situation where you're not quite ready to step over into the new. So you're in this kind of weird in-between type of period. I don't know. But it's basically just being stuck. It's feeling like you're at this place of indecision. You know, whether this is you needing to make an actual decision that you're at an indecision about, or it's a situation where you just feel like you can't do that, but you can't do that either. You know, you can't fully leave the past, but you can't step into the future yet because you haven't fully left the past. You know, it's that type of thing. So let's see what else is going on in your inner world. So we have strength. So there is strength. There is the good news, guys, is that this is Leo. This is Leo energy, right? It's the lion here. So in this deck, she's half a lion, half a human, and there's a lamb at the bottom. So the lamb represents innocence. For some of you guys, there's that perfect balance here of strength and innocence. So vulnerability versus that tough exterior, you know. Hi Kitty, good morning. Sorry, she was actually taking a snooze behind me here on the top of my couch. Let's see what else is going on in your inner world. I just want to say though, the good news is that there's some sort of strength. It's like, look, you may be stuck at this point, but it's not the be all end all. You're not going to be stuck forever. So we have the death and rebirth. Exactly. So I feel like right now, you know, there's an infinity symbol and it's showing up quite a bit. You know, so I feel like that's significant for some of you guys. If you're a twin flame, you'd know the infinity symbol, but for those of you who don't, it's you know, as within, so without. It's as above, so below. It's that divine balance of things, right? What we feel in the inner world is going to reflect in the outer world. So if things are stuck on the outside, maybe it's something you need to change on the inside. But yeah, in between the words death and rebirth, there is this infinity symbol, and I feel like you guys are in that space right now. You're in that sort of like awkward void period of I can't go to the rebirth yet because I'm still kind of dying, you know, but I'm not quite dying. I'm almost done. So let's see what else. Yeah, there's definitely a portal, but the magic happens inside of you. I say that because there's no face in death. Death holds a different realm when you walk inside. Under the hoodie of death, under death's hoodie, there's a different world. There's something else. There's a star there as well, and that speaks of alignment. Let's see what else is going on in your inner worlds. So we have judgment, and that's a rebirth. So you see, there is a rebirth at hand. So we get one card. I'm noticing a pattern here. So we get one card that's kind of like you're stuck, but you have the strength. Then it's like you're in between the death and rebirth, but then you will rebirth. You know what I'm saying? So the spirit is kind of really encouraging you that you need to go through the process here. If you're feeling worried or kind of biting your nails or pulling your hair out or scratching your head or something because you feel like you want to make movement like now, remember you are going through a process, right? It's called the spiritual journey, not the spiritual race. So allow yourself to go through the process. That's big advice coming in for you. Let's see what else we have for Leo's internal world. And we have Nine of Cups. So, you know, I'm hearing be brave because your wishes will be granted soon. And this is just about you. The Nine of Cups is a very individual type of wish. It's very self-satisfying, you know. Some people may say it's a little bit selfish, but I don't feel like that. I feel like it's you being set free. There's a part of you here that finally wants to have that rebirth. I don't know what it is. It could be rebirthing a part of you, entering a new phase of life, or just wanting to be free to just have your wish fulfillment and live out your wish fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? But right now, guys, you're going through a process, so allow the process to take its course. Let's see what's going on in your outer world, Leo. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, juggling. But you see here as well, this pentacle is ethereal and this one here is more stable, it's more solid. So this is what you're waiting to kind of drop. You're waiting for that ball to drop and be real. So like I said for you guys, as above, so below, as within, so without. You need to continue the internal work. So if you're feeling stuck on the inside, it could be that's what could be making the outside seem stuck. If you're saying to yourself, I want the outside to move, but then you say to yourself, like, I want the outside to move, then my inside will move. That's actually the opposite way of doing things. You need to say, my inside is going to move first, and then the outside will move, right? So if you're trying to say, I'll feel comfortable once I get there. No, you need to feel comfortable here, and then you will get there. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm sure you bitches understand. So let's see what else for Leo in the outer world. The Eight of Cups, yeah, so it's leaving something behind. So in the outer world, in the outer circumstance, you are most certainly leaving a phase. That is the death, that is the ending. But remember, she's just started that journey and she's just walking away from that one cup that she has like a tiny little flame, but she's walking towards the sun. And that sun energy here at the corner is just like this Nine of Cups, where she's got this beam of light coming from her chest as all of the cups radiate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're still on that process of walking away. So give yourself some time to go to the sun, to that ultimate happiness, because the sun card is that happy chappy kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what else. The Queen of Swords, interesting. So the Queen of Swords is pensive, sitting back and thinking. So she's sort of analyzing something here with the death and rebirth. And I feel like the reason why the divine is putting you in the space of the void, or putting you in the space of, I can't yet allow you to move my child. I don't know why they're having me say it like that, but the good Lord is saying, I can't allow you to yet move my child, because you need to sit and think about and analyze this death and rebirth. So there's some sort of realization here you need to have in the period of being in between things, which is why you're currently in between things, right? And I just noticed that death and rebirth and Queen of Swords is in between the spread. So this is where, you know, it's that journey, it's that walk from here to there, and each step you take, you'll have time to really grow and think about things, you know. It's the journey, not the race. So let's see what else. The Two of Cups, interesting. So it seems like in your outer world, you guys may be making a decision about a partnership, or working or walking towards a rebirthed partnership. Now this doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a partnership that was something from the past. This could just be rebirthing, being in a partnership, you know, being in a relationship, whether it's business or romantic or whatever. But the Two of Cups is soulmate connection. So in your outer world, the divine has a soulmate connection for you. They have, you know, somebody here who's going to be that soulmate connection. I don't know how else to say it. But the Queen of Swords needs to think properly first. She needs to be in that period, in that journey, in that transition, to really think about things. Because you're leaving the Eight of Cups, but you're going towards the Two. But you need to think about every one of those 8 cups. Why are you leaving them? Why are they no longer serving you? What is it about them that you feel you can't stay with? You know what I'm saying? Skip one more in your outer world here. And the Ace of Swords. So I just did Saggy reading and it came out in the exact same place in the spread. So Ace of Swords is that clarity. See, the divine wants you to have clarity on what your individual wishes are. So the reason why you're in this limbo in between is because Yeah, you're in the hermit mode. The divine wants you to be in a hermit mode right now, or they want you to go through a deep period of awakening and introspection. And what you're awakening or introspecting is actually what is your wishes. Now, I said, and I was strong and adamant about this, that the Nine of Cups is not somebody else's wishes. It is your wishes. So what it's kind of like self. It's not selfish, but it's kind of about self. What do I want? What do I like? What makes me happy? You know, it's not in a selfish way. It's discovering, you know, what is your wish fulfillment here? What are your Nine of Cups? It's that kind of thing. Because when you rebirth, you're going to really, really understand what is you and what you like, right? So when you enter a new partnership in the future or in the external world, you're not going to have any issues voicing or even recognizing where your boundaries are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a kind of person that doesn't like a type of behavior, and you know that you don't like this type of behavior, you know you like this type of behavior, you're not going to attract somebody here that behaves a certain way that you don't like or that upsets you. You're not going to get into relationships like that because you're so clear on what you wish and what you don't wish. Okay? And what you don't wish is a fool. You don't wish to be with a fool. So yeah, let's get some clarifiers for you guys and then we'll pull guidance. It's all guidance though, but anyway, let's see this Two of Swords in your inner world. The Moon, yeah, so you are stuck so that you can really analyze what is in your deepest, darkest emotions. The Moon is feminine energy. The Moon is about our deep emotions. You know, it's the Chariot is the card of Cancerian in the tarot, but I always see the Moon as Cancer because Cancerians are ruled by the Moon. So yeah, there's something calling to you deep within you, and I feel like you're in the void to kind of figure that out. Figure shit out. Figure what's deep inside you. Hi, Kitty. Let's take a look at the Strength card here. The King of Cups. Yes, it's your emotions. You need to find that emotional strength on the inner world. The Divine is waiting for you to find that internal emotional strength before the Divine moves things in your outer world. That's why the Divine is saying, my child, I cannot move you right now because you need to be ready. You need to be emotionally mature here because the King of Cups speaks of that emotional maturity. So there's a lot of cups, there's a lot of swords, and there's a lot of major arcana in this reading. So big life changes with regards to how you think about how you feel, right? Maybe you didn't fully understand how you felt or what you wanted, but now it's time to think about it. So January is going to be a very introspective year for you, but it's going to be the tone of how you experience the rest of your year, whatever you decide to go through now. You have the Knight of Swords, but I'm not taking that. Let's take a look at the Death card. The Four of Wands, yeah, so some of you guys may have to end a relationship, end a union with someone, could be ending a marriage, but then you're rebirthing some sort of other union. You know what I'm saying? So you're in between that phase right now where the Divine wanted you to end a union to end up in another union. But this other union that you're ending up in the future, in the outer world, after you've ended the original one, is something that's more aligned for you, which is why it had to happen like this. Now you may be wondering, you know, this is happening a bit fast. That's that Knight of Swords that I put back. Oh my God. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. Fuck. Spirit's like, bitch, you didn't put that back, did you? Okay, so that Knight of Swords is about speed. Things moving very, very quickly. So you may be wondering, but how are things moving so quickly? The reason why they're moving so quickly is because when the Divine wants you to move, they're going to fucking move you, okay? It don't matter. When they want you to move, they're going to move you. So it's like with this great conjunction that happened as well on the 21st of December, and I speak about it a lot, I know, but it's so significant. So go check out the reading I did on that. That was the new year, I believe, for us, for me. And it brought in new high frequency energies to align the world to the highest timeline. So partnerships had to come to an end because they were not aligned, and you'd be surprised at how quickly they came to an end, right? And then how quickly new ones begin, and you're like, oh, okay, this is new and this is fast. Because it's time to get in alignment. You know, that great conjunction here, it was an alignment of fucking planets, man. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see what else. Yeah, the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. I'm going to keep this aside, but I get the message from that is moving forward with your emotions. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is kind of like somebody here is self-reflecting in their own cup. They're looking at their own reflection in the cup. So it's like you looking at your own emotions and moving forward from then on out. That's how you're going to move forward, actually. So some of you guys, the key here, I feel like the answer to your question or whatever, the solution to this situation is you need to look and address at your own emotions. And then you'll move forward. Then the divine is saying, yeah, then we'll move you. Let's take a look at Judgment. The Three of Cups, so it's a rebirth and it's a reunion and a reconciliation. So I love how these cards come out. So we have Judgment, which is also a rebirth, reconciliation. We have Two of Cups, which is a partnership, a soulmate connection. Three of Cups here as well, which is that reconnecting with someone and reunion. So I see you guys really kind of reconnecting with, you know, a divine partnership here, a new soulmate. But the divine wants you to get clear. Shit, I almost lost my cards. The divine wants you to get clear here. Oh my god. Okay, so I see why that happened. I looked at the bottom of my deck. It says a new romantic cycle is beginning. So a new romantic cycle is beginning for you, Leo. We will get into that in a bit, but I'm so excited. Oh my god, look at this. Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid offer, a new opportunity of something solid and tangible. Shit, what is going on with this reading? It's like I have no control. It's like the divine is just taking over everything right now, you know? So I was going to say that divine wants you to get emotionally in check and be clear this time around. You know, they want you to have a happy union. They want you to have a happy partnership. So they want you to get your just deserves. You know, it's not only about compromising, being codependent on the other person or something, you know, always making sure that the other person gets what they want, but you don't. The divine wants you to be entitled to your emotional fulfillment. So they want you to get clear on what emotionally fulfills you and how it emotionally fulfills you as well. Let's take a look at the Nine of Cups. You guys, it's the Nine of Cups. To clarify the Nine of Cups, like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do with that, Spirit? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's the Nine of Cups here. But, you know, she's sort of working her magic here with the Nine of Cups. They're all fizzling and bubbling and she's having a great time. And here it's very expressive. So it's all about you, your emotional fulfillment here, and what bubbles inside of you. You know, try to find that out. Try to get clear on that. Let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles. Wow, this reading. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're also trying to balance between your material stability here. So I feel this is where the balance is. The King of Pence is very solid and stable. He's an Earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I think it's Taurus, if I'm not mistaken. So that's someone who's very stable here. So you're trying to stabilize something, I feel. Your head and your heart needs to stabilize. Let's take a look at the Eight of Cups. The Four of Cups. So you were leaving a situation definitely that made you feel, for some of you guys, it made you feel like drinking. I'm sorry to say, but it just drove you to, you know, not be the best version of yourself, be very sulky, indulge in things as a way of numbing something. So that's what you're leaving behind, which is good. It's good. You should leave that behind, you know. You may have lost a bit of yourself here. And the divine wants you to gain it back. So my advice to you, from a spiritual point of view, is do things that you love doing. Just find you again. You know what I'm saying? Find what you like. Don't be in this Four of Cups attitude. This is why you're in the void. You're in the void so you can actually just get back to you. Get back to what you wish. For example, if you like cooking, I don't know, cook yourself a good meal every day, or make like a dinner party with yourself, of course, because of social distancing due to COVID-19. Or I don't know, if you have a cat or a dog or a fish, invite them for dinner. I don't know. Take a look at the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Cups. Yes, so it's cutting away illusions and confusion. You need to get very clear here on things. In the rebirth of you and this new partnership, you need to come into this new partnership already being clear, not confused about your feelings. Let's take a look at the Two of Cups. The Five of Cups. So they may be, some sort of sadness that you still have with regards to a partnership that was lost. It may be regrets as well. There's a soulmate connection here that has a little bit of regret on the external, or you may still be healing from that. I feel like, with the Two of Cups as well, if there's somebody that's going to enter your life, you may find that you guys both help each other heal, because here I see there's a little girl sort of sad, but then there's also kind of like the seal. I think it's a seal, and the seal also kind of looks like it needs a good hug. Let's put it to you this way. They look like they both need a good hug. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you can rely on the new person or the soulmate to kind of fix you. That's not what it is. But you guys are going to be very compassionate to like each other's pain or each other's regrets or something like that. Oh no, did I shuffle this the wrong way? Give me a sec. Okay, let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. I just remembered when I started this reading, I said I don't know how I felt. I felt like Leo doesn't know how Leo felt. And I feel like the reason why you held back or you're in this period of being still is because the divine wants you to figure the fuck out how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And how you do that is also by just getting back to doing things that you love doing, fulfill yourself, fill your own cup, fulfill your wishes. If you want to do something to make you happy, do it. If you like coloring, one of those stress relieving coloring books, then go buy your heart's desires and color, Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. The Five of Wands. So there's a need here to be very clear with conflict, very clear with your words as well. In the external, I feel like you don't want to have conflict. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be very, very clear and very, very direct. In the past, the conflicts on the external came from the fact that you were not clear fully on how you even felt. So, how do you expect somebody else to reciprocate stability if you're not stable on the inside? I'm going to pull one more clarifier for that. The Eight of Cups, yeah, so this is what you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind conflict that took away a certain essence of you, you know what I'm saying? And you need to get clarity on what that essence is again. It's like rediscovering important part. And the Strength card again. So you are Leo, you are confident, you know what I'm saying? You're the lion, you're the pride, you're the king of the jungle, you're the King of Wands, the King of Wands, big dick energy. You go for what you want, rediscover that aspect of yourself. It's okay to be sad though, I'm just saying. Let us take a look at some Ascended Masters advice and guidance for you, Leos. What do we have? Divine Healing, I love it. Hilarion. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So that's that energy that I spoke about of healing. I said it's okay to be sad. There was a reason for that. So the retreat or the void or the holding back is a retreat for you. So start looking at it in that way and really just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get back to that inner healing. So the energy suddenly got very dense and heavy. I noticed that whenever I start guzzling water and I feel like no water is enough, that's a very heavy and dense energy coming through here. So let's get one more. The Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So whenever I get a message like this or this particular card, it usually means that whatever's happening in your life right now may seem like a delay, but it's actually divine intervention. It's actually the divine stepping in. Like I said in this reading earlier, I feel like I had no control over this. I'm not doing the reading here. Spirit's just grabbing my attention there, dropping the cards and whatever. That's divine direction. They're intervening. They're stepping in to sort something out so that you can eventually be aligned to your highest timeline and, find your happiness. So trust that. Then we have Kuan Yin, care and compassion, choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So this may be you needing help, or this may be you helping others. Either way, it's just being in that mode of care and compassion towards others and yourself. With this Five of Cups here as well, I feel that I did say, there's a partnership here that you both console each other. You both understand what you've been through, and it's not because you're relying on one another to sort of like ease the pain. You're dealing with your emotional shit on your own, but just having somebody who can understand and be compassionate makes a world of difference, right? Let's get some Moonology for you. Your commitment is being tested. Okay, so I feel like this is self-commitment. You have your commitment tested, to yourself, your commitment to yourself tested. And this is by trying to figure out what it is you want. It's like you need to be so steadfast and strong with the Strength card here appearing twice on who you are and what it is you want from yourself, what it is you wish, and what it is you want from other people. And that's the commitment that you need to look at. See what else? You need to look at the bigger picture as well. So if there's a little frustration here as to why am I stuck, it's because a personal issue you have needs to reach resolution first. So look at the bigger picture, look at things from a very higher perspective. And lucky's on your side, so please be optimistic about things. So let's get some Angel Answers Oracle, and then we will wrap up this reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said, if you guys want to book a personal, check on the links down below in the description box and click them. And if you want to join me on Instagram, it's at NorthPointXI. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like and comment down below, people. I'd love to hear from you on whether this is resonating, how you guys are feeling about the new year. It's interesting, I want to know you guys' New Year's resolutions as well, so pop me a message on that. So what can we tell Leo? Peaceful resolution. Shit, we had that twice. Yeah, that's amazing. It's synchronicities right there, guys. Peaceful resolution is what you need to come to. And it needs to be done first before the divine can move you into the next phase of things. Let's get one more. And we have the situation will improve. So whatever you're going through right now, you're not going to stay stuck. And I did say this because the cards were indicative of that. You get one card that's kind of stuck and then one card that says, okay, it's going to be all right. One card of stuck, one card of, I don't worry, it'll be all right. So that is clear indication, and we have wait. So you're waiting for something, or they're holding you on the waiting line for a reason, for the peaceful resolution. Your situation will improve though, Leo, so keep that positive attitude up. Okay, that's your January 2021 reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have a wonderful January. Bye.